this video, I want to show you another technique with watercolors called ink and wash, or you can call it line and wash. So I have another video in the creativity prompt playlist where I did some line and wash, ink and wash butterflies. But in this one, I just thought I would show you real quick how to do a flower. So I just have this magazine here. I'm going to take a pen. This one is a Pigma Graphic 1, and I'll put a link to these in the description box. I love them. I love all the micron pens, but these graphic ones have a thicker point, so they're really good for showing up in my videos. So basically what you would do with line and wash or ink and wash is you just draw with, you want a archival ink or waterproof ink. If you don't have something like this, grab an extra fine Sharpie, the very thin ones, and use that. But I like always doing it in black. And so I'm going to be looking at this dahlia right here. And let me just move these out of the way. And I'm going to pretend that I see the stem. I only see a little bit, but I will draw that at the end. So I'm going to look at it and just draw a very quick sketch of what I see. I'm not trying to make it perfect. These are sketchy little drawings. So I'm doing the center, and now I'm doing some petals coming out of the center, and they're not all the same size, they're overlapping. And then you can come back in and just start doing a few more underneath these tinier petals. So I'm going for quick and not perfection. I couldn't probably give you perfection if I tried, so I just want you to get the gist of how to do this. And again, we have the line and wash butterflies if you want to look them up. I will put a link to them. And you can go on and on with it. If you want to come in and add a little bit more detail, I would suggest switching to a thinner pen. I'm still using the Pigma Graphic 1, but the micron pens are thinner, and they would give you a lot better details for the veins in the petals, because actually these petals have a lot of veins in them. I'm only doing the main one. Let's go ahead, before I forget, and draw a stem. I'm not going to worry about leaves. So we've got our ink or our line drawing. Now what do you do to make it a wash? Basically, you just take your watercolors. I'm going to spray it down with my spray bottle. We want them a little on the wet side. So this is a pink, kind of a lavender look to this dahlia. You can choose whatever colors you want. I'm going to put a little bit of purple. Here's my purple. I'm going to add in a little bit of pink, but I think I just picked up some of that red. And so here is where the wash comes in. You're not going to come in and fill in petal and petal in a very tight way. You're just going to lay your wash, your watercolor, on here. You're going to come out of the lines, you're going to stay in the lines, you're just going to wiggle it around Now I'm turning my brush just to give the pointy effect, the tip of it coming out like the petals are. Let's add in a little bit more purple. And you just play around with it. So you can see that I am not filling anything in. I think that purple is a little too dark, so I will take my paper towel and just have some of that come up. Maybe I'll add a little bit more of this pink in the center. You could actually add in some yellow. Let's do that, because that yellow will give us an orange effect as it mixes with some of the pink that's still there. And then let's go ahead and just do a real quick wash of the stem. So that is line and wash. It is quick and easy. You are not trying to get perfection. You're just trying to get the idea, the feeling of whatever you are creating. It's a very quick process. It's a lot of fun. So if you like this one, make sure you check out the butterfly line and wash, ink and wash. I don't remember what I call it. I call it different things each time, but they're the same thing. Use your pen and your watercolors to create some fun art.